Namaste. Right. Right. Please ask. Namaste, Alankrita. How are you? Hi, Emily. I'm fine, thank you. If someone has a Mercury Venus Sun conjunction in fourth house for Sagittarius ascendant, does it show good support from parents? It can. Like, although Sun is losing its directional strength, but Venus is exalted. In my experience, like I know a lady who has like Sun, Moon, Venus conjunction in Pisces. Her parents have been like very supportive and all. Okay, despite all the troubles she has created for herself. Okay, she got like good support from her parents. So it should be like a good position for support or like benefits from parents. Good evening, Dheeraj. Either ways, Gemini ascendant also Mercury is like exalted. So maybe in matters of business or work, it can be like a good position, but relationship wise, they can have difficulty. They can have some benefits from the parents, but relationship wise, they cannot be on good terms as Venus is getting debilitated. Okay. Good evening, Dheeraj. Mercury in Mrakshira Nakshatra for Virgo ascendant. Now, Mrakshira can be either in the Taurus sign or Gemini sign, where it is. Mercury in Taurus in the ninth house shows a person can be good in higher education related with finance, wealth, assets. Mercury in Gemini in the tenth house shows person should be in the business. Okay, business of traveling, communications, and all counseling, consulting, these type of businesses. Right. Rahu is multiplicity. Okay. So what will Rahu Moon conjunction mean in Gemini, Cancer or Taurus, especially for Cancer ascendant? Okay. Rahu Moon is like Rahu explodes things, blows things out of proportion. Moon is your emotions. So when Rahu and Moon are together, it is like blown up emotions. Okay. This person lives in emotional extremes. Either they can be too happy or too sad. Okay. Either they can throw the party to the whole town or they can think about committing suicide. Okay. So there is no midway for them. Okay. And that is what they need to learn in this life. to find the midway of like balancing their emotions. Okay, not to go into emotional extremes of any nature. Okay, so that is what they need to learn. Okay, a lot of people are here. I'm not habitual of so many people joining. Anyways, so this is what happens with Rahu Moon conjunction. Now in Gemini, it can be like person may be like too much communicative about their emotional matters and all. Okay, too much of like expressing himself. Rahu Moon in Cancer can double that energy of blowing out of proportion. Okay, too emotional person and all. Rahu Moon in Taurus is like too much into money matters. Okay, too much about money matters and wealth, assets, and all. Uh, Especially for Cancer ascendant, it is like the same thing because Moon rules Cancer. Person can be too emotional, too much attached with the emotions and all. Okay, they may feel that no one cared for me, no one understood my emotions and all. These type of feelings can be there. Okay. uh, what effects can we expect from a Mercury Saturn dasha for a Scorpio ascendant when Mercury is in Jyeshtha, uh, in enemy sign, fourth house? Mercury in Jyeshtha is enemy, fourth house. It is Scorpio ascendant. Uh, Mercury can be in the first house, right? How it is in fourth house, and Saturn in Ashlesha, great enemy in ninth house. Right, that is correct. But Mercury should be in the first house. Okay. Uh, Saturn dashas are always difficult, regardless of their positions, wherever Saturn is placed. So this can be like dasha of like person feeling lots of emotional frustration. Okay, with Saturn in Cancer in Ashlesha, emotional frustration, emotional insecurities in life. Okay, that is what he can be feeling. So that's where like the dasha can be revolving around. But if this person is in this any kind of counseling kind of work, consulting kind of work, especially like emotional wellness consulting or psychology related consulting, and this person is helping others in like balancing their emotions, then this person can be in a better situation. Not to forget that this is the last Antardasha of Mercury Mahadasha, and Ketu Mahadasha is coming. Okay. After Mercury Saturn, the person will be in Ketu, so person will be starting seeing some results of Ketu, which means like person may have to get into circumstances where people will leave him or things will leave him. He needs to understand that everything is supposed to leave sooner or later. Okay, and whomsoever is supposed to stay in my life, they will anyways stay. Whomsoever supposed to leave, and they will anyways leave. So Saturn or Ketu remind us about impermanence nature of life, like a temporary nature of life, that everything is temporary in life. Okay, no, nothing is going to stay forever, no one is going to stay forever. uh, this is like and you are not going to stay forever in anyone's life. Okay, this is what we need to learn through Saturn dashas and Ketu dashas. This can be emotionally taxing dasha. Okay, person can be like feeling lots of emotional repressment or frustration. If he is into meditation and all, great. Okay, otherwise this can be like difficult dasha. Another thing that the person can do is consult others, counsel others, guide others how to balance their emotions, then the energy can be exhibited there. Means will parents care for child? In which sign Mars is most action oriented? I would say Aries or Leo. uh, with this like Sun Mercury Venus conjunction in Virgo, fourth house, person can have gains from the parents. Person can have like relationship issues with the parents. Okay, I can have a very difficult relationship with my father, but I can still gain inheritance from my father. It is like that. In which sign Mars is most action oriented? Aries and Leo, I would say. Okay, fire signs. Mars loves that energy of achievement and all. So that is okay. And is being oriented is different from being aggression. Aggression is more in relationship matters. Okay, same behavior can be seen as aggressive behavior in relationship matters. Same behavior can be seen as very aggressive business person and all in business matters. So it depends where you are applying that anger or aggression. Okay. uh, so that is where Mars in Aries Leo can be very aggressive or ambitious business person or action oriented person, but Mars in Aries Leo can be very dominating person in relationship. Hemant ji, I am not looking at anyone's chart. Please don't bother giving your birth details. If you have any conceptual question, you can ask. Just like other people are asking conceptual questions, you can ask conceptual questions. I am not looking at anyone's chart. Uh, right. Is eighth lord in the third house make Viprit Raj Yoga? Viprit Raj Yoga is sign based, not. Okay, fine. It's Viprit Raj Yoga. Fine. Sorry. Viprit Raj Yoga is like when 6th house Lord, 8th house Lord, 12th house Lord are exchanging energy. So in this case, if 8th Lord is sitting with the 6th Lord, if 8th Lord is sitting with the 12th Lord, or if they are aspecting each other, or if they are in Parivartan Yoga, any type of energy exchange between your 8th Lord with the 6th or 12th Lord, then it is like Viprit Raj Yoga. So you need to see which planets are like aspecting the eighth lord in the third house, which planets are conjunct with the eighth lord in the third house, and if those planets are your sixth lord and the sixth lord and the 12th lord, then it will create Viprit Raj Yoga. You have written that four nakshatra padas are four states. For example, if a planet is in third pada of nakshatra, will it give hedonistic results? Person will utilize the energy in the like experiencing his desires, exploring his desires. Okay. Now desires can be of any kind, not necessarily like okay, kama only means sex. Nothing. If I have desire to become a like a very high class monk, that is also a kama. That is also a desire. Okay, I want to become a high priest in some temple or in some church. That is also a kama, the desire. Okay, so kama only and doesn't mean only like money or sex and all. Kama means any desire whatsoever. Okay, so when person has planet in the third pada of any nakshatra, person will utilize the energy of the nakshatra, the planet that is sitting in the third in that sign, in achieving his desires. Now whatever desire. Okay, just a second. Virgo moon sign individuals experiencing health issues due to Ketu transit in Virgo. How to manage Ketu here? No, they are experiencing health issues due to Saturn transiting in the sixth house. Okay, Saturn is going through their sixth house Aquarius. Sixth house is health issues. Saturn represents health issues. Ketu can be an additional factor. Okay, no need to manage anything, just align yourself with that energy. Like Saturn represents long term illnesses, so it represents long term health care also. So whichever health care you opt for, stay continue it for a long term, then it will give it the result. Ketu represents homeopathy, So let's say someone opts for homeopathic treatment, continue it for long term, then you will get better results. Okay, thank you. Right, बिजनेस कब शुरू होगा? जब आप स्टार्ट करोगे। ओके, कर दो स्टार्ट, आज से शुरू हो जाएगा। टोनी, डज राहु does Rahu Ketu in the 4th house 10th house axis restrict gain from parents for Sagittarius ascendant? Rahu Ketu in 4th 10th axis is always like difficult for home life. Okay, this is where like person can be feeling lots of frustration around the parents, okay, for one reason or the other. So it is not a very good relation, very good position for relationship with the parents. Rahu Ketu in the like 4th 10th axis, regardless of ascendants, even if it is like this Sagittarius ascendant, Ketu is in Pisces and Rahu is in Virgo, it can bring difficulty. You may not feel the pinch when the child is like really young. Okay, when the child grows, he develops his own individuality, then the disagreement will start coming. Kuber Raj Yoga, I have no idea about it. Kuber Raj. Okay, if third pada for kama, then remaining three is for what? Dharma, arth, kam, moksha. First pada is dharma pada, second pada is artha pada, third pada is kama pada, fourth pada is moksha pada. I'm in Mercury dasha, Saturn antardasha, 16 months remaining. Is it good or bad? Is it good or bad? Okay, does any planet in your birth chart or current planets in different houses benefits Mahadasha period in some way? Does any planets in your birth chart, my birth chart, or current planets in different houses benefits Mahadasha period in some way? I didn't get the second part of question. Are you asking about my chart, or you are just saying your means in general? Okay. Anyways, let's come to your question. Uh, Understand, no planet is inherently good, no planet is inherently bad. That is what I am trying to convey to the people from last 10 years. Okay, it all depends on your actions. Now Mercury Saturn dasha, they must be placed somewhere in your chart. Suppose Saturn is in the 7th house. Let's take this example. Suppose Saturn is in the 7th house in like friendly sign, or in like exaltation or enemy, wherever it is. 7th house is business, 7th house is people, masses and all. And if this person is working in job setup, that means he is working in the 10th house. Now this is the big issue, that person is running through the dasha of 7th house, but he is trying to work in the 10th house. So he is not aligned with his chart energy. He will feel my Saturn is bad, he will feel my dasha is bad, he will not realize I am doing something wrong. It is so difficult for a human mind to accept that I can be wrong. No, I can never be wrong. Planets are wrong, chart is wrong, dasha is wrong. I can never be wrong. Okay. You get difficult result only when you are not aligned with your chart energy. You get good results only when you are aligned with your chart energy. It is as simple as this. The dashas and transits are showing which direction you should be working in. If you are working in that direction, great. If you are not working in that direction, fine. The same dasha, same chart can look like a difficult chart or difficult dasha. Uh, Mars is starting for a person. Mars is starting for a person while it will be transiting 12th house. And in D1, Mars is in the 4th house. I didn't get your question. Mars is starting. What does it mean, Mars is starting? Mars Mahadasha, Antardasha, what? Mars Dasha. Mars is in the 4th house, Leo, with Sun and Venus. Will 12th house affair persist throughout the Mars days? Okay, it is concept of Dasha Pravesh. Go to website and find the article on Dasha Pravesh. It will help you. Okay, so like if you are starting Mars Mahadasha today and Mars is transiting through your 12th house on this given day, then like as you come like go through the whole Mahadasha, you will get one additional result of 12th house, whichever house, whichever sign it is falling into. Okay, so this is concept of Dasha Pravesh, just research about it. Type error in question marks, Dasha, not days. Okay, great. So I got you. Mm, Abhijit is invisible. So what is the possible use of Abhijit in astrology? Invisible, so it represents invisible things. Okay, it represents hidden things, it represents mysteries, it represents mystical things, it represents your internal experiences which are very hidden. Suppose in X person's family there is a death. Okay, suppose his father passed away. Okay, his father passing away is very like apparent event, you can see it, dead body is there. But with father passing away, something changed within him. Suppose this person was like having alcohol or smoking weeds and all, and after father passing away, suddenly a sense of responsibility came up. Okay, and he quit alcohol, he quit weeds and all. What this shows an internal event, internal realization. So Abhijit and also like outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, they represent some internal event, hidden events, which only you know within yourself, no one else knows. Okay. So another example. Suppose, like better example. Okay. Suppose someone becomes a father. Okay. Someone has a child. Okay. And suddenly, after having a child, he becomes like very responsible. Okay, he starts coming on time at home to spend time with his family, to spend time with the child. He quits all his negative traits like drinking and smoking and all. That's like internal change. Childbirth is very external. This all these changes which are happening within him are internal change. Abhijit Nakshatra and like Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, they represent these internal changes, hidden changes, because they are hidden. All right. Is there a remedy to facilitate love relationship when you have Dhanishta on several planets in your chart? Only remedy in relationship matters is letting go of ego. Let go of your ego, and relationship will work out. Okay. Relationship is test of your ego and how much you can let go of your ego. That's it. What otherwise I'm not into remedies. You know it very well. All right. What does Bhrigu Bindu indicate? How is it activated in the chart through major transits like Saturn and Jupiter? Bhrigu Bindu indicates your destiny point where your destiny will push you again and again. It will create circumstances, scenarios where you have to deal with that area of life where Bhrigu Bindu falls. It can activate it through Dasha also, like Bhrigu Bindu falls in a particular nakshatra. So that nakshatra Lord Dasha, that sign Lord Dasha, major transits, or as you said, like Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu transits, they can also activate it. Sorry. Shani Rahu Yuti. I have it. Okay. Excellent conjunction. So Rahu represents obsessions, Saturn represents limitations. Okay, Rahu wants to achieve everything right now. Saturn doesn't want to give you anything right now. Okay, so this is where like person has to like go through lots of frustration in life. Okay, I want to achieve it, but there are lots of blockages, lots of barriers in the way. So person has to work really hard, persevere over a long period of time, and majority of results when Rahu Saturn are together are coming after mid 30s. Okay, majority of the results are coming after mid 30s, nothing before that. Okay, so this is and this is what it shows with just a second. Yo. This is what it shows with the Rahu Saturn. Eventually, you have to bow down to Saturn. That okay, I'm ready to work hard. I'm ready to persevere, and I'm ready for the delays. I will have patience, and then only you can get some of the results. Otherwise, it can be like a very difficult. Usually, affliction of houses is seen by malefic aspects and placements, but if Dushtana Rashis fall in Kendra, uh, Dushtana Rashis fall in Kendra, can this also be affliction of the house for the house matters? Suppose Scorpio falls into fourth house. Scorpio is anyways a difficult energy. Scorpio is instability, so it shows that person's home life can be unstable. Okay. Uh, Final result, how he deals with that instability and all depends on the planet which is sitting in the fourth house or fourth lord position, in this case Mars. So we can say that difficult signs falling into your Kendra houses can bring difficulty in those Kendra houses related matters. Good question. If someone born in Uttara Falguni Nakshatra Pada 2, then his life path should be to gaining Artha. Artha here in astrology it means purpose. Okay. Artha here doesn't mean wealth or money. Artha here means purpose. Okay. So dharma means righteous path, artha means purpose, kama means the desire, moksha means liberation. Okay. So second pada is about the purpose. Person should find his purpose by dealing with the planet in Uttara Falguni energy. That is what he should be doing. Earth means purpose here, not the money. Uh, Venus in sixth house in Aquarius with Mars and Sun. Venus rules second and the ninth. Second and the ninth. Virgo ascendant. What to expect in Venus Dasha male chart? Uh, Dasha based results, like there are separate videos of different dashas. Those the videos will help you. Go into playlist section and you will get all the dasha related videos. It will be very difficult for me to give you an idea in 1 minute. That video will be like 1 hour. Okay, so that will help you more. Plus there are articles on site. Okay. Jupiter Mahadasha and Antardasha, Jupiter in 11th house, Cancer ascendant. What can do things regarding 11th house? Gains, money. Okay, it is a very good position to get the money matters. Okay, Jupiter in the 11th house, Taurus. Taurus is the sign of wealth. 11th house is the house of gains. Jupiter is expansion, so person can have like a good amount of finance, wealth, money coming. But when it comes to relationship matters, Jupiter is in like enemy sign. That's where the feeling of frustration can be there. I like this name, Secret Hermit Insights. If we lack direction in life, do planets guide us and create opportunities through transits and dashas, especially if dasha has just started? Planets are always guiding you. Okay, planets and all the dashas and transits, all the circumstances in your life, either positive or negative, more so negative. Okay, so it can be like a negative guidance also. Means guidance coming from a negative event. Okay, what you think as a negative event can be a guidance also. Like I have Rahu Saturn in the 10th house. 10th house is authority figure. I never had any good connection with any authority figure in my life. Okay, so while giving all the troubles while working under others authority figure in job setup, universe was trying to tell me that okay, get into your own business. Why you are like headbutting with them in job setup? Get into your own business, work in your for yourself, become your own authority. So this is also a guidance. If I am receptive, I am listening to it, then fine. If I am not listening to it, again I will feel my chart is bad, my planets are bad. Okay, I will not accept that I am doing something wrong. Okay, so this is the main thing we need to understand. uh, आकाशदीप जी, कैसे हैं आप? Does it mean stress to mind of Saturn in Aries in the ninth house with Jupiter and Moon? Right. Moon is mind and Saturn is stress. Like Moon Saturn conjunction is always like a stressful mind. Okay, a mind which may be overthinking and all, which may be like very fearful. That is also a result of Saturn Moon conjunction. So it can be there. Jupiter's presence can help a little bit. Okay, but maybe later in life, like after mid 30s and all. Jupiter's presence and ninth house presence also shows person should be, no, sorry, no, yeah. Ninth house presence also shows that person should be receptive towards guiding and counseling. Person should be listening to his teachers, gurus. Person should be like receptive about any elderly person guiding him. Saturn represents elderly people. Okay, no matter how harsh is that counseling, no matter how harsh is that guiding. Okay, I may be like if I'm in that role and I may be telling the most harsh thing to you. Okay, but you should be receptive towards it because that is the way of Saturn. Saturn in 12th house disturb the sleep or insomnia, or it is Saturn Moon conjunction in 12th leads to insomnia. Either ways, okay. Yeah, Saturn Moon also, Saturn itself also, it can happen. Saturn sitting with 12th lord can also do that. Okay, if like someone's 12th lord is Venus and the Saturn is sitting with Venus, that also is enough to like create troubles in the sleep. What placements show that a person will prosper outside his homeland? If fourth house is highly damaged by the malefics, or fourth lord sitting in the 12th house or ninth house, 11th house, it shows that person has to like leave his homeland. Again, all these articles are written. Okay, just go on website, search for foreign lands, you will get all these things. uh, Taurus ascendant, Jupiter being retrograde in the 8th house, and that too with Ketu. Will it divide someone from inheritance? Ketu is split. Okay, Ketu is not like complete separation. When Ketu is in the 8th house, it splits that house. Whichever house it comes in, it divides that house into two. Okay, Ketu is that energy. So if suppose like if first understand through this example, like I have Ketu in the 4th house. So there was this like I have my mother, biological mother, but my mother's mother took care of me. So she was like another mother for me. Okay, so and this is the thing. Person can have two mothers when Ketu is in the 4th house. Okay, so it splits the house into two. Person can have two houses also, like this two properties and all. When it comes to like inheritance, the 8th house person, that can be split into two. Means whatever inheritance is there, it will be split into like many people whomsoever are like authorized. Suppose a person dies and he leaves an inheritance and he has like three children. All three will split the property within themselves. So this shows the split in the inheritance, not the like completely let go of the inheritance, just the split. Uh, What are the results when Mars in fifth house for Sagittarius ascendant, its own house, which is 12th? 12th house. Rahu is also aspecting 12th from 4th. What are results regarding 12th house? A person can be very much interested in research oriented education, that's all I can say, or spirituality and all. Right, going to foreign lands can bring major changes to the person. Venus and Mercury are considered benefics. Then why are their nakshatras considered bad, like Ugra or Tiksha? Good and bad are part of life. Understand, they are interconnected, intertwined with each other. There is nothing like completely good, there is nothing like completely bad. I seriously don't understand. Are we so immature? Are we so childish that we cannot understand this basic logic that good and bad are attached with each other? Every moment I am breathing, inhaling is life, exhaling is death. Every moment I am living, every moment I am dying. I am going closer to the death. It is as entwined as this good and bad. There is no pure good act in this universe, there is no pure bad act in this universe. Even if someone has fallen, let's take simplest example. Even if I am going somewhere and someone has fallen down on a street, an elderly person has fallen down and I am running to help him up, okay, running to help him and get him up and all that. In that running I will be killing many insects on the street. I may be trying to help this person, but I may end up in killing many minor insects on the street. Do you even aware that for your breath, the breath we take, we kill thousands of minor insects? There is nothing like a purely good act, nothing like a purely bad act in this existence. Good and bad are always connected with each other. Venus represents your vitality also. Venus represents your loss of vitality also. Okay. Bharani is the nakshatra of birth also. Bharani is the nakshatra of death also. Why we are so much into splitting this life into two parts? Why can't we accept both of them? And that is the main problem. That is why we are suffering in life, if you understand it. We have accepted rajas, we have accepted sattva, but we have not accepted tamas. Child takes birth, we are very happy. Child grows up, we are very happy. But child dies, we are very sad. Why? All these three activities are happening through the same universe, same existence, same God. Unless and until we accept all three activities, we cannot grow. We have to accept all three: rajas, sattva, tamas. Everything we have to accept it. So good and bad are part of life. You have to accept all of them together. I have no planets in my 10th house of Leo for Scorpio ascendant in D1 chart. How will be my career? Look for 10th Lord. Wherever Leo's Lord is placed, Leo's Lord Sun is placed, that gives the indication regarding your career. But if you follow a creative career, it will be like great for you. Following your creative interest and all. Does 12th, 10th or 4th has similar as 10th or 4th in the 12th? Right, it is the same energy exchange. For a Sagittarius ascendant female, conjunction Ketu Mars in 11th house 11th house and the Shah Ketu Mars starts in December. What events can she expect? 12th Lord sitting in the 11th house. It shows that money can be coming from foreign lands. Person should be also be careful regarding his spending. It can bring a foreign travel, but a person should be extra careful while that foreign travel. Person should not be overspending. Healthcare needs to be like focus. Research oriented matters, spiritual matters can benefit the person. These type of things like 12th lord coming into the 11th house, both the 12th lords are in the 11th house. For relationship matter, it can be a difficult time, both malefics Ketu Mars. Okay, but in like educational matters, especially in education matters of research and like investigation, any kind of occult mysticism, spirituality related matter, it is like excellent dasha. Is Saturn aspecting Moon by 10th aspect, or Moon in Saturn's nakshatra or Saturn or sign constitute wish dosha too? It is like same energy exchange. Okay, astrology is all about energy exchange. Anywhere you have the same energy exchange, even like Saturn Moon sitting together, Saturn Moon aspecting each other, Saturn's aspect on Moon exchange, Parivartan Yoga. Okay, any kind of energy exchange between Moon and Saturn will give you that. How do we know if the house is aspected? Do we check planets, just the opposite houses, or is there a method to know how houses are aspected from other planets? There are detailed articles and videos also in the playlist section on the aspects. Those articles and videos can help you. Okay, every planet has a different aspect. Seventh aspect is for every planet, but some planets like Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Rahu, Ketu, they have like special aspects beyond that seventh aspect. Okay, and meaning of every aspect is different. Right, this is done. What are the effects of retrograde Jupiter in Sagittarius in 8th house? Person can reflect back a lot upon his knowledge around his belief system, morals, values, around his education, around his teachers, gurus, around his relationship life, family life. Person can reflect back a lot. Okay, whether I am following the right teacher, whether my guru is teaching me right thing, whether I am following the right religion, I should change to another religion, I should change my belief system and all, I should change my morals, values and all. This is like continuous reflection for this person. In which sign Venus is in more comfortable position, Venus in Libra or Venus in Taurus? Depends on what person is looking for. If the person is looking for money, then Venus in Taurus. If person is looking for a relationship, then Venus in Libra. uh, Thank you, you're welcome. If we don't want to we work as per anyone, as we have malefic in the 10th house, then listening a work to do by me to a subordinate by receiving his call is not recommended. You are not supposed to work there. It is not question of subordinate or anyone ordering you. When I have like Rahu Saturn in the 10th house, I should not be working in the job setup, I should be working in the business setup. That's it. Okay, that's the way to go for it. What is Lal Kitab chart? I don't know. Hmm, I don't follow Lal Kitab. What are the results when Venus is in 11th house for Sagittarius ascendant? Is it good for love marriage? Every relationship has its own difficulties, regardless of where Venus is sitting. Okay, like even in Libra sign, Venus in Libra. Just understand. What are the nakshatras in Venus in Libra? One nakshatra is Chitra, another is Swati, another is Vishakha. Chitra is about letting go of your ego in relationship. Swati is about independence in the relationship, and Vishakha is about a split in the relationship. So even this sign, Libra sign, has three nakshatras which are not very supportive of relationship as we understand relationship. Okay, like Venus in Swati, the best example. Venus in Swati means person should be like giving independence to his partner. Swati is the nakshatra of independence. Person should be in giving independence to his partner. Let me know how many people are ready for that. Okay, how many people are ready to give independence to their partner, freedom to their partner? Everyone is looking to control their partner. Right. Why Vishal is trying to avoid me? I don't think you asked any question. How can I avoid? It is beyond my capacity to avoid you right now. Give me a chance to avoid you. Saturn in Aries in the ninth house, Mars in Leo in the first house, Sun in Virgo in the second house. Is there Neech Bhangaraj Yoga there? There is, but it is not very strong yoga. If Mars had been sitting with Saturn in the Aries, then it is like a strong Neech Bhangaraj yoga. Mars is only like in the Kendra house and all. So it is a Neech Bhangaraj yoga, but not a very strong one. Anyway, Saturn coming into the Aries is like results are going to come with delay, hard work, perseverance from mid 30s, regardless of whether like it is getting any support or not. You told that you have Saturn aspecting seventh house moon. Don't you face problems with your wife? I don't have any. Okay, that is like benefit. I am not dealing with anyone in relationship matter. Mm, 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 mm. Meditation or yoga, it depends on their nature. If a person is introvert, if the child is introvert, then meditation can be more helpful. If child is extrovert, then yoga can be more helpful. So either ways, if you don't mind, can I ask one more question? Yes, please ask. Coming to the thing, the teenagers, uh, as soon as child is able to sit, okay, as soon as the child is able to sit, we should get them into meditation as soon as possible. Okay, it is not about teenager and all. As soon as the child is able to sit, the first thing Normally, parents ask many things. What can I do for my child? If you really want to do anything, just make them sit for meditation as soon as possible in their life. Do I have past life connection with Vishal? Who is Vishal? One name is me only. Okay. I don't know. I have to see the chart, then only I can say. I don't think I have any past life connection with anyone. No. Saturn in second house for Scorpio ascendant with Mercury in the first house in D1 chart. But Saturn in first house in Scorpio for in Rashi chart. Should I consider Saturn in first house Rashi chart and D1 chart? You mean Bhavachali chart or D1? I consider D1 Lagna chart for my prediction, so I will consider D1 Lagna position. Which planetary placement show better guidance and support of parents? Mercury, Venus, Sun in fourth house for Gemini ascendant, or Rahu in fourth house for Sagittarius ascendant. Better guidance, support of parents. They both are difficult. Rahu Ketu in the 4th 10th axis is always difficult. Here in the other example, Sun, Mercury, Venus sitting together is like Venus is debilitated. So, anyways, relationship can be a difficult task for this person. Any kind of relationship. Still, you under exalted Jupiter Dasha, but you have low count in subscribers. Why? Because I don't want high counts. I am very peaceful in this low count. Okay. Can Rahu's illusion be beneficial for native? Illusion be beneficial for native? No. Illusion is never beneficial. Okay. There is a saying like ignorance is bliss. I don't think so. Okay. You can say only up to the time where you haven't got the knowledge or the awareness. Once you get the awareness, then you realize that ignorance was not the bliss. So illusion is never good thing to have in life. In my D1 Bhava chart, Venus and Sun 12th house for Scorpio ascendant. What does it say? Person is going D1 Bhava chart. I don't consider Bhava chart. Okay, fine. I consider only Lagna chart. Yes. Man. Right. Hi. I have Moon in Aquarius in the first house, and in my two daughters' chart, Moon is in Pisces in the fourth house. How can I interpret it? Your moon is working in the Aquarius related matters like eccentric or entrepreneur. Okay, about serving humanity, about entrepreneurship and all. That is how your mind works. Their mind is working in spiritual matters. Okay, moon is mother, fourth house is mother. They can be very attached to you. Okay, that can be a case, and they can be with spiritual things, and their mind is can be inclined towards the spiritual matters and all, but your mind is inclined towards serving humanity. This is how it is working. Does Saturn in 8th house for Sagittarius ascendant shows emotional repression till 30, and lack of love from mother and home? And what does emotional setback or repression mean? Any kind of feeling that people are not understanding my emotions, people are not working as per my emotional feelings and all. Okay, so that type of feeling can come up with Saturn in Cancer or Saturn Moon conjunction and these type of things. So Saturn in 8th house Cancer can also bring this type of result. Okay, what you are saying, and not only like till 30, it is lifelong, unless and finds it is not necessary after 30 he will be fine. He needs to find place where he can focus his moon mind. Okay, find some place where he can feel connected through mind. Then only they can have some emotional feeling coming to them. Just a person crossing the 30 mark is not guarantee that he will be having emotional peace and all. Ketu in Virgo, making Virgo individuals to lowering memory power. What should do? I don't know if it is the case. Okay, but if it is the case, meditate. Go and get into like meditation or yoga or any other spiritual pursuits. It will help. Uh, Thank you. You're welcome. Venus in third house in Cancer and Moon in second house. Venus in third house, Moon is in the second house. Can we tell the gender of the sibling of this? No, nothing. At least I cannot tell. Ketu third house, Saturn fourth house, seventh house, Buddha, Sun, Rahu, Mangal, ninth Shukra. Wait, what is the question? In Jagannath Hora, I can't find Lagna chart. Does it mean Rashi chart? Yeah, Rashi D1 Lagna is the same. I see D1 chart D30. D1 is the Lagna chart only. Does Lagna chart has any name with D something? It is D1 only. Lagna chart. Lack of mother love and home love is also true. Great. Virgo ascendant. Yes, sir. What to do with this chart? What is the question? How is this horoscope? Every horoscope is great. We need to best utilize our horoscope. Okay. As I said, it is difficult for human being, for a human mind to accept that I am doing anything wrong. Okay. We never accept it. So we start saying my chart is not good. My planets are not good. We don't accept that I am doing something wrong in my life. Okay, all the things you are feeling pinch about is because of your wrong actions. It is not because of the chart is trying to show you the right direction. You are not taking the right direction. That's it. Simple. Also understand it like this: every chart is coming out of three information: date of birth, time of birth, place of birth. Existence decided these three things for you. uh, Existence cannot decide anything wrong for you. Your chart is perfect for your life, my chart is perfect for my life. We need to make best use of the chart. What is the right direction? Then for that you need to apply for consultation from astrologer of your choice. It cannot be done in this like 1 minute talk. If you have really concern about your right direction, then I take a proper consultation from astrologer of your choice. I'm not saying take from me, nothing. Take from any astrologer of your choice. 12th Lord Jupiter transiting ascendant gives bad result. Transiting ascendant gives bad result, as Janma Guru will squeeze the individual. I don't know, sir. I don't have this knowledge. Charges, you need to email me your birth details and questions. In email, I can tell you the fees and all. Email address is given on the website astrovsaxena@gmail.com. Please tell about Mithun Rashi. It is too generic. You can check the video on Gemini Ascendant. Thank you for reminding us all those advices and your wisdom. A part of being a very good teacher of Vedic astrology, you are a good teacher of life. Thank you. Go on playlist Lal Devinder Pratap Singh ji. Go in playlist section and check the ascendant videos. There you will find the Gemini ascendant video. Insights on Simantham rituals. I don't have any idea about that. I am very poor in knowledge. Okay. Saturn in second house for Scorpio ascendant, is it good? Saturn is always challenging, so a person can have challenges in matters of finance, wealth, family life. If someone has Mars Rahu in the third house for Gemini ascendant, shows third house for Gemini ascendant shows that not only the person having this placement is very strong-willed, but also his younger brother is also very right. And not only strong-willed, they can be like highly aggressive. Rahu Mars in Leo, okay, like always angry, always like on fire, okay, always ready to beat others. That can be the situation. Right. You have exalted Guru, which is mainly represent Dharma. Still, you don't have much belief in rituals. Why? Because it is retrograde. It is reverting back. Okay. So that's why my Guru is also Osho. Okay, that's it. The person having this placement or his younger brother, both. Sorry. As you always say, lifetime challenge with Saturn. What it is with Saturn in the ninth house with Jupiter Moon? Dealing with the authority figures, dealing with your teachers, dealing with knowledge, belief system. Higher education can be very difficult. Then morals, values, finding the right morals and right values in life. Headache related planet, I don't know. Saturn maybe, or Pap Kartri Yoga in the first house. Please tell honestly, I swear on you. What I should tell? I told you, right? Honestly, what do you mean? So far, I was telling dishonestly. Can you share some unknown insights on into the retrograde Jupiter? Okay. Uh, Jupiter retrograde. Like those are usual results. Like person may reflect back and all on their belief system. They can change their belief system, values, morals, and all. It can be like big deal for them to find the right belief system. Okay, like as I have like Jupiter exalted retrograde, it was big deal for me that to find, okay, find what is this. Okay, this person is following this religion, this person is following that religion, I am following this religion. Which one is the correct, which one is the true? Okay, so I studied this also, this also, this also. So that becomes a big deal for this person when Jupiter is retrograde. It is like very intense energy. Okay, person is willing to put his efforts in like learning about different religions, philosophies, and all, and then finding his own way, his own path, his own truth. Okay, so that is what happens. They can like go back from their religion. Okay, like go back from what, okay, suppose someone is born in a family of a Catholic Christian, and he has like Jupiter retrograde. They can go back from that belief system, and they can start following some other belief system. So it can happen with Jupiter retrograde. uh, if a person, what is your original religion? I don't belong to anyone now. I belong to the whole existence. uh, You asked about original. So originally we all belong to existence. If a person born with the reputed yoga like Gachkes yoga, it doesn't mean person won't be a criminal. Why so with such reputed yoga also? It goes back to gunas. Okay. Like Gachkes yoga, what it means? It means like someone in a very high authority position, king-like position. So a person who is king among criminals can also have this yoga, like Gachkesari yoga. He is seen as the boss among criminals. Okay, very high level criminal. Okay, so that is also the result of Gachkesari yoga only. That among criminals he is considered as a king. Okay. All right. I have Gachkesari yoga because Moon and Jupiter in mutual kin paths. Great. Good job. All the best. Will Saturn's aspect change the retrograde effect of Jupiter? Person may have to work really hard on these matters. Like when Saturn is also impacting, now person is reflecting back, and now he is working really hard upon his belief system, his religion, philosophy, and all. If Ketu is aspecting, so Saturn can make that process even longer and much of hard work and perseverance. If Ketu is aspecting Moon in the sixth house from 10th house for Sagittarius ascendant, then does this show trouble from enemies or victory over enemies? Depends on sixth lord position. Okay. For Sagittarius, so Moon is exalted. Now, if sixth lord is also in good position, it shows that person can have some like benefits from his conflicts. Moon in second house in Scorpio for Libra ascendant. What is going to be impact? Person may have a very unstable mind. Okay, with Moon in Scorpio, a person may be not be able to focus on one thing or decide on one thing. They can change their decisions often. They may have like a difficult relationship with their parents. That can be the issue. And if person is away from their family, they can have more peaceful life. Then sixth lord is in the 11th house. Okay. Sixth lord is in the 11th house, and like Venus is in Libra sign only, so this is like good position of gaining from their uh, enemies. All right, I think we are done. This is done. I will just take these questions, and then we will see next week, if possible. What is the meaning of Rahu Sun mutual aspect? Mutual aspect, Rahu in the fourth house, Sun in the 10th for Sagittarius ascendant. Does this show lack of support from father? Yes, lack of support from any authority figure, because Sun is with Ketu. Ketu is separation. So this is not a good position for any support from authority figures. That again means the person needs to become his own authority. After your Guru Dasha completion, also you do live session as of now, sir? We will see at that time. Who knows? It is too there. If Moon is in second house, that is in a Scorpio, does it impact oratory skill? What is the remedy? For oratory skill, only remedy is like practice. Okay, I was very mute person till my 30. Okay, I started speaking from 30 to 33. Before that, I was like very mute. Okay, in personal life I'm still very mute, but I started speaking and improving in my oratory only after entering into 30s, and that happened only because I started speaking. That's it. So get yourself into situations where you have to start speaking, and then your speech will automatically improve. Okay. So it can make someone an introvert person with Moon in Scorpio in the second house. A very internal person. Frederick Nietzsche, Rahu Moon in Scorpio in the second house. Are you from UP? I am from existence. Rahu in fifth house in Scorpio for Scorpio ascendant. Very romantic people, always looking for love romance. Okay. Rahu in Pisces, very spiritual also. very very much about love, romance, and all these kind of things. Okay. This is done. Thank you. You're welcome, Alankrita. If this 10th Lord Jupiter is in the ninth house for Gemini ascendant, does this show support from father? Benefits from father, not much support. They can have like disagreements, differences of opinion, different belief system, and all. There, the conflict can come up. Which Upachya house will made you oratory after 30? The Upachya house, like oratory, is third house. Okay, third house represents your speech communication, but get into situations. Okay, like I was working in job setup, and I was given the job of training new like new member in the projects. Okay, so I was continuously speaking to them. I had to speak. Okay, when I'm training someone, I have to speak. Okay, sharing my knowledge with the people. So this is where my oratory improved. Okay, so get yourself into situation where you have to speak to the people. Okay, start your YouTube channel, speak on that also. Okay, that will help you. Rahu Venus Mars conjunction in the third house, Libra ascendant. What is going to be impact? Higher education. Okay. Person can be very much about learning new things, but person can be very aggressive in relationship matters. It is difficult, but for knowledge oriented matters, excellent. What are the results when Saturn, Ketu, Jupiter aspect second house for Sagittarius ascendant? But difficult for family life, difficult for relationship life. But if person stays away from their family and all, then it is better. Thank you, Rajkumar ji, for your contribution donation. Okay, great. Let's meet next week. Thank you. Hi.